Hey guys, it's Holly here from Access PlayStation. I'm with Eric, the community manager, and we're talking Destiny, a game that I'm really excited for. And as Bungie, can I just say welcome to PlayStation.
Well, thanks for having us.
Now let's get started, because when I saw a documentary you guys were showing us this morning, you were talking about a world that you created, a world that people wanted to be in. How do you even start making this kind of world? It's not just one, right? It's not one world here. It's different worlds as well.
Yeah, it's set in our solar system, so we want to absolutely set players up to explore the world, solve mysteries, play with their friends. It's a big game, it's ambitious, and it starts with a talented team of artists and engineers and designers who are super passionate about making games.
Now, there are 3 classes that we've seen so far. Can you tell us a little bit about the classes and how they work?
Sure, so when you create a character, you choose male, female, you choose a race, which changes your appearance, so you can be a human, a Woken, or an Exo, and then you get into your combat class, and that's when it really gets fun. So you can be a Titan, that's sort of the big bruiser. You've got mostly armor. If you've seen the Titans in the video, they have the Fist of Havoc. They're all about dealing damage up close, so if your archetype is sort of like the Terminator style or the strong silent type, that's probably who you want to pick. We also have the Hunter. The Hunter's more of a ranged fighter, more crafty, sort of a marksman, sniper rifles, single shots, hand cannons, really fun, cool cape on the back to sort of give it a little bit of flair when you do the double jump, so that's a really fun class to play as well. Then we have the Warlocks, which is my favorite in terms of aesthetics. So you've got this cool trench coat, and you're a space wizard. You can like hurl magic at your enemies, and they will disintegrate, and it's really fun.
Now, with weapons, like normally people can carry 2 weapons, right? They have the one weapon, and they have like their secondary. You guys are doing 3. So do you want to talk a bit about them? Because the last one is the heavy weapon.
That's right. What's better than 2 weapons? 3 weapons. Yeah. So you have your primary weapon. You can do an assault rifle, pulse rifle, a marksman. That's really based on your player preference and your style. And then we have this sort of situational specialty weapon. It could be a shotgun. It could be an SMG. And it really just depends on how you want to play. And then we were thinking about, well, we're building a world where you get weapons, you keep them, and you want to like hold on to them long term instead of just picking up in the world and discarding them later. So how can we introduce the rocket launchers and the sniper rifles and the heavy machine gun in a way that still satisfies that character creation itch? And we put a 3rd weapon in. And at first it was sort of really difficult to like, it doesn't feel right. Like I'm so used to this 2 weapons swap that when I hit it the 3rd time, I'm not getting what I expect. So we just changed that to a hold. So if you hit triangle, bam, there's your rocket launcher. Now you can deal a ton of damage over a short period of time, and it's just super fun.
Now, you guys don't just have weapons. Like I said, the Warlock can use different abilities. You want to tell us like some of the abilities that people will be able to get their hands on instead of just shooting people, like setting people on fire and blowing stuff up?
So there's fun movement modes. We've shown double jump. There's a whole bunch of things that you can tweak there as well. So while you're tweaking your armor and gear, changing the way you look and fight, you're getting new weapons. Those are also changing the way you look, and people will be able to see that. And yeah, absolutely, the abilities like Nova Bomb, Golden Gun, Fist of Havoc, and a whole lot more that we're not talking about just yet.
Customization, how deep is this? Because obviously it's a constant living world. There'll be loads of people running around. You want it to look cool and stand out? Yeah,
we want players to tell stories. So if you're playing a ton of competitive multiplayer and I'm playing a ton of story, we should look remarkably different. I should understand what your player preference is, and if we team up, I'll know what kind of player you are. Or if we square off against one another, I'll sort of understand like I should probably close the distance because she's using the sniper rifle and the marksman's weapons, the single shot stuff. So she's going to be a little bit crafty, and I need to get in close.
Now, when obviously it's a constant world where people are online, be able to drop in, drop out. What kind of online modes are there? We've got PvP, we've got competitive multiplayer.
We say we want activities for every mood. So if you want to have private cinematic storytelling, you can do that, but you can bring your friends into it as well. So literal drop in, drop out. The player ship drops in, boom, your friend drops into the world, and you can just go off on your adventure. And we also have these great crossroads-based public spaces where people who are moving towards a strike or a raid or competitive multiplayer or just exploring the world can like meet each other in the world and have great culminating cooperative experiences, like the Devil Walker that we showed, the tank that drops into the world. So tons of activities. We want to make sure those are optional, opt-in, so it's based on what you're feeling like. If you're feeling competitive, you can do some competitive stuff. If you're not, you go and do something else.
So if I'm running around the world and by myself, I'm in a sour mood, I don't want to talk to people, can I still see the big kind of battles going on that have multiple people in them, and then can I just simply join, or I just get pulled in, shot from a distance anyway?
It's always your choice. So if you see that tank drop and you don't feel like doing that right now, go on your merry way. Yep.
So what's the solo, single player and the story like for that? So, if you do want to play by yourself, we're still talking a rich world and you can still experience everything?
So absolutely, we want to give players a great cinematic story. So it has a great beginning, middle, and an end. And they're still able to get gear, they're still able to go out in the world and change the way they look and fight. Now, you can't ever turn off the public spaces, or if you go to a social space, you're always going to see other people, but it's your choice whether you interact with them or not.
Just, it all sounds absolutely amazing. So thank you so much for your time, and we'll have loads more coming on Destiny because there is so much to this, and these guys are letting it all out little by little by little. Can't wait. But there you go, guys. Thank you for watching our Destiny video. Of course, don't forget to tune into the YouTube channel. We'll have loads more from Gamescom coming up.